What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. Hope you all are having a great day today. And today we're back with another Sims 4 speed build. In today's speed builds, we are going to go ahead and build this really cool house. It's actually, it's like a, I have no clue what it. Oh, let me do some research on it. This house is actually located in the UK, so for all my UK subscribers, this house is for you. I actually found this website. I found it a long time ago. This show blah, blah, blah. It's from like Tiny Holt Designs. I think that's what the place is. Yeah, it's called Tiny Holt Designs. I'm pretty sure they design in the UK. This house is located where? So the owner of this bungalow had already unsuccessful appeal for planning permissions with a poorly thought out proposal, and when met with great residents from local residents from local residents, and the council almost gave up when appealed appointed to remodel the existing property. Blah blah blah. It does not tell me where this comes from in part of UK, but I'm gonna guess like I actually don't know anything about the UK. All I know is like London, Newcastle, um, um, oh my god. There's like Newcastle, there's London. I can't remember anything else other than that. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I'm sorry. Manchester? Hold up. UK cities. 'Cause I have no clue. No clue at all. I think Manchester, isn't it? Yeah, there's Manchester. Um, I'm rolling blanks now. I only know it's three. Hold up. So we have London, Manchester, we have Gla Glasgow, Glasgow, Leeds, Liverpool. How did I forget about Liverpool? Newcastle. We have Bristol. I think I heard that before. We have Edinburgh. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, guys. I suck with these pronouns. The city of London, Belfast, York, Oxford. Oh my God, Oxford University, Cambridge. Wow, I can't believe because I actually know these places. I know Cambridge. I know Oxford because I don't know. I feel like there's like a university, like Oxford University. But anyways, moving on. Maybe I'm wrong. Moving on. So, anyways, I'm gonna guess it's from. It seems like it's something from like the countryside. So Chelsea. Isn't Chelsea a place in the UK? Um, I think Chelsea's a place. But yeah, I have no clue. Okay, you know what? For all my UK people, why don't you go down below and guess where this is from? Because I have absolutely no clue, but I do know it's a UK build. So, anyways, I was on this website, and I was actually going to build another house, but then I saw this house, and it looks gorgeous, but it's massive. Like, you know what? I've been building a house in a long time, so I hadn't built it. But this house was such a, excuse my language, but excuse my English, but it's such a B to make because God had mercy. The roofing just the roofing was just a messed up part because this house I think on the regular site it's not meant to be look it doesn't look this big, but then with the Sims 4 and to make everything look proper, it had to be a bigger house than I expected it to be. And so now I'm like, oh my god, what did I get myself into? And the thing is with this house is that there's no like layout, because normally like when I get to houses like this or sites like this, they normally have like a layout and a backyard, but no, they had nothing. All they had was the front view, and so I had to go off of what the front view looked like, and then I had to come up with like what I thought the backyard would look like because I had no clue. And if you guys know, my imagination when it comes to house building is a straight blah, blah. I suck at it. I'm not good. So when the back, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to what I think, and I did it. And I think I came out pretty well. Again, I think I try to always toot my own horn, toot toot. But then I know sometimes I fail. But anyways, I think it came out well. Like I think it came out decent for like on the spot because I tried to find something that kind of matched, but I just couldn't find anything. But oh well, I tried. That's pretty much all it is. Because at the end of the day, this is just for fun. I just want you guys to remember this, that I'm doing this for fun. This is my hobby. So please don't take it too seriously. When I make these videos, I just want people to come here, have a good time, enjoy, watch people build. Like, don't take The Sims very seriously. I keep on telling people that because a lot of people like say, oh my god, this and that. No, like calm down. It's a game. Have fun. play. I know it can be frustrating, but like I feel like you put so much pressure onto yourself. Like I remember I'm gonna talk about some serious stuff. Like for people that are YouTubers, I want to become YouTubers. YouTubing, I know people think I know a lot of people think it's easy, but people think it's just like you recording, uploading videos. No, there's like a mental aspect to YouTubing. If you if you guys actually want me to like talk about how to like my opinions on being a YouTuber and all that type of stuff, let me know below, and I actually have a whole like speed build and just talk about YouTubers because I feel like there's a whole misperception about how YouTube is and that you want to make videos like you make these like huge hits and then you make thousands of dollars and then you're happy and that no, it's not like that. It's hard work, it's persistence, it's like headaches, but not like bad headaches. But the thing the big thing that has drive to me is that I always try to make Sims for fun, and so if I don't want to do something, I don't do it because if I force myself to do it, it feels like I'm doing homework. You know, that's why if you don't see me like continue on the build because I just don't feel like doing it. If I don't feel like doing it, I just won't do it. That's the one thing I promise myself. Like, because before I used to try to like make everybody happy, but in this world you can't make everybody happy. No matter how much you try, it's just not gonna be possible. And so now that I've turned that out the door, my goal right now is to make you guys happy as much as I physically possible for where it doesn't mix up with my happiness. Because if I try to make you guys happy, then I end up being miserable. Then you guys will see a very dark side of me. So my goal is to try to make myself happy and you guys happy, so everybody's happy. You know, if that makes any sense. Because like I said before I used to be on a really dark path. I don't think you guys even know. I used to be on a really dark path where I tried to make everybody happy, and I started stressing myself out because I just couldn't deliver, and I wasn't happy doing what I was supposed to be doing. And then I just started like, you know, I just like I said, YouTube is a very mental process too. But again, if you guys want me to go deeper into that, then let me below and I'll go ahead and have a whole commentary on that. But anyways, today we're actually gonna have a deep conversation anyways. So I just want to do a trigger warning. This is a trigger warning. This it won't be too long because the build's halfway done. But yeah, trigger warning for anybody who has went through some mental issues like myself. I know that talking about it can sometimes like bring back memories and it can put you into this mood, and I've been there before. I've been in that mood where I can have I'd be fun and happy, and then something happens and it triggers me. I hate the word trigger, but it triggers me, and then I go into this state of unhappiness, and I just know the feeling, and I don't want anyone to go through that when I talk about this subject. And so again, if you have been through some stuff that and you're not emotionally ready to talk about it or hear about it or just anything with the subject, then I recommend you to either mute this video or just log off, because again, I don't want to put you in that state for my sake, because I'd feel terrible to know if you guys are having a great day and then you come here and then you get all depressed again, and I don't want that. Like I said, normally with this channel, I told this all the time, that I want this channel to be a fun channel. We can come and hang out and just chill and forget about your worries. But today I want to have a serious conversation with you guys, because I feel like with some people, they want to have like, they just feel like they need someone like to listen to them or talk to them. But those are people like, are they, if they're ready yet? But some people are just not ready yet to hear that, and some people just want to forget. And you know, like there's different process to what people are going through. And again, I just want to put trigger warning out for anybody who's not ready, because again, I don't want you to go back to or just be in a state of not just, I just don't want you to get triggered from this, you know. So I just say that right now. But today we're gonna talk about suicide. Yes, talk about suicide. I talk about it many times on my channel, not many times, but a few times. But if you guys don't know this, because I like the last time I talked about it was with Suli, when she passed away. I think that was like what, a few weeks ago. And now this one even hurts me harder, but Gohara, she is a person again in K-pop. I know there's a lot of suicides going around, but I feel like when this like happens in K-pop, it hits so close to home, because you know, that's what I grew up on. That not grew up on, but like I grew up watching and listening to. I listen to these people, and then I just see them like go. Like imagine like seeing someone you like idolize, and then they're just gone. You know, you just. And the thing is, like I said before, you know what's gonna happen. You can sense it happening to you, and you can't. And there's no way you can do to like stop it. You can send them messages, but it still won't help. You know, type of situation. So I thought I'd just come here and just talk to you guys, because I said a lot of my viewers are like, you know, I have my oldies. Shout out to my oldies, you know, people in their 20s, their 30s. What's good? Even 40s. What is good? 50s. But I feel like a lot of my viewers are people, you know, in their 16s or 17s, 18. You know, people that go into middle school, high school. You know, people that are going through some stuff right now. They don't have no one to like talk to, relate, and they don't want to talk to their parents about it, because their parents, they feel like their parents don't understand. I know when I was going through my ish in middle school, my parents did not understand. My parents think I was joking. My dad said my mom thought I was lying. My mom didn't believe it. They didn't believe that I was going through some mental problems. They didn't believe that I'd be like that. I told my mom, like, Mom, I don't know, I'm just not in the right mood. She's like, oh, my dad didn't take me seriously. My mom didn't take me seriously. So I pretty much felt like I was back into a corner. Like, no one believed me. I was like, maybe I'm the problem, you know? And then it even got me even worse. It took me, like, me actually writing. Okay, god damn, I don't want to talk about this. But, okay, you know, I'll just say it. It took me writing a suicide note in the middle of a test, because like I said, I guess I had so much like anxiety and so much stuff was going on with me in middle school. Like I said, like I told you guys before, middle school was the darkest part of my life. It really was. I thought it was high school, but no, middle school was terrible for me. Like, it wasn't even grade 9, it was grade 7 and grade 8. That's when it got really bad. And then at one point in grade 8, I just broke down in the middle of a test. I started crying. But have you ever tried like crying and like not make a sound? Like, I did one of those, and then like I wrote, like, you know, I guess my teacher saw me cry, and then it just got really awkward. And then she, like, I don't know, I just felt like, I don't know, I guess I just started writing, if that makes any sense. And then I realized I was writing a suicide note. Not a suicide note, I just talked about how much I hated my life and how I wanted to die and all this other stuff, like, in that note. And then the teacher came over, saw me crying, looked at my teacher, and then he sent me straight to the they didn't even send me to the principal's office. They sent me to the guidance counselor's office. Oh jeez, I still remember that day that my mom came in, and then they showed my, and I feel like, um you know how embarrassed I was, you know, because after that, after I calmed down, and then that, I still kind of felt down and depressed. But I think it really, like, got to me when my mom saw it, and then like, I could just see the, like, the sadness in her face when she read the note, and I was like, oh god. I felt so messed up. I felt so screwed in my head. I was like, why am I putting my mom through this? I'm such a stupid kid, you know. I was like, I take it back. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. But of course, at the time, I did mean it. But again, it's a whole nother story. But I think that's when my parents started believing me. But anyways, oh my god, I'm almost running out of time. But anyways, well, I was trying to come and talk about this day because, again, suicide is such a big thing. And again, I feel like now people are starting to learn more about it, but people still, like, people that don't know who to turn to still sometimes feel left out. They feel, like I said, how I felt in middle school when I had no one to turn to. Like, I could have, like, I felt like, I didn't have no one to go to because I can go to my friends about this. I told my one friend about it. Like, he's like, why did you go to the, like, why? Because I remember the next day he told me, why'd you go to, like, after this, why'd you go to the thing? I was like, oh, I have mental problems. And he just, I don't know, I guess since you're a kid, like, I don't know how a middle schooler would react to when your friend said you have a mental problem, but he was like, oh, okay, true, makes sense, you know, type of thing. He didn't really take it too seriously. And I kind of felt happy because I didn't want them to look at me differently because of it. Like, the one thing I was afraid of coming to next school is people were gonna, like, make fun of me or be like, oh, this kid wanted to commit suicide, he's a freak, you know. That's what I was mostly afraid of. And so I guess it was a good thing that he didn't react that way. He just took it like, oh, okay, true, sorry to hear about that. And then, like, end the conversation, and we just started going back to our normal situation. I like that friend, he was a really good friend. Jamal, if you're out there, you're a true one. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. So today I was supposed to talk about suicide, but it looks like we were running out of time with the speed build. But anyways, I might talk about it in the next one if we want to. But I just want to talk about and come here and just let people know. Like, I guess telling me my story is telling you that there is ways. Like, I feel like I feel like as a kid I was afraid to let people know. Like, I tried to, but then since I was rejected by my parents, I kind of just left it there. And I felt like I said I had all this animosity and all this feelings built up, and then something triggered me in class. I think I still remember how that even happened. Was I was doing a test and I was nervous because I didn't really study that hard, and I felt like, you know, I was letting myself down. And then I started tapping my pencil, because what happened was you had to, like, fill in the map. So I was, like, drawing and coloring in, and I was tapping. And I guess I said before, I was at a very emotional state because that whole week was terrible. And then one of my close friends, I don't know, maybe I was just thinking it, maybe it didn't actually happen. Like, I remember this as clear as day. But one of my friends, I think one of my friends, my close friends, said, can someone, whoever's tapping, can they shut up? Like, I'm doing my test, you know? And I felt like, I don't know, again, like I said, it could be the stupidest thing that can trigger people. And that just triggered me. That made me feel so small. I don't even know what my mindset was and why I felt the way I did that led me to write that note. And then after that, it just spiraled from there. Then I had to, like, start seeing my guidance counselor, like, twice a week. And then it got worse with some other people. Then I found that I had some fake friends, and it was like I said, middle school was a mission. But anyways, I guess I just want to come here and talk to you guys and say, hope that people can relate from my story and what I went through, and maybe feel some type of, not like, because I feel like the one thing when it comes to suicide is people feel alone, and I want to, like, say that you're not alone, and you're okay to be confused, and it's okay to not know, and it's okay to worry, because that's what happens. We're human. We worry, we get scared, we get sad, and don't feel sad. Like I said before, like, don't be afraid to cry. If you need to cry, then cry. Like, I remember growing up, I remember when I was a kid, I used to, another big thing with me is my dad. I know if you guys, I'm pretty sure I told you this, me and my dad don't have a great relationship at all. He's one of another biggest reasons that I'm so messed up in the head. That's so bad to say, but it's true. I think I'm mentally messed up. I know I am, but he's one of the biggest reasons for that too. And so I guess growing up, I always tried to be the son he always wanted. But then, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it right now because I know we're trying to get deep, but that's like a whole nother thing for a whole nother day. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end off this commentary here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know this took a little like down spiral, but I just wanted to keep it real with you guys because again, this thing happened with Gohara, and I didn't even get to talk about it because I just started rambling, but it affected me a lot. Like I said, I grew up watching her. I loved Kara. She was in a group called Kara. I loved their songs. Mamma Mia was the ish. And now looking at it, it's gonna be hard to watch the videos again, going that she's gone. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this build somehow. Thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, leave your comments, your opinions down below. And I'll see y'all then. If you guys want to have like, and all I have to say is, guys, please be respectful. That's the one thing I have to say to everyone. I know that we've all, like, I've made my mistakes in my life. I've said some rude things in my life to some people, but please, like, be aware of what you say. Like, that's all I have to say. Please, like, for me at least, because I know you might be joking with your friends, and I know you might say something, you know, that might be funny, but it could hurt. Like, it could be a joke to you, but it could really hurt somebody. Like, please be nice. I know, and if you don't, and use the saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it, please, because like, you could say one thing that could be a joke, and then that could literally hurt somebody to the point of no return, and then, you know, make them feel so secluded and alone. So please just be nice. Please think before you speak. And I'm the biggest one for that, because all the time I say stuff that I shouldn't even say, and I'm trying to learn from that. I'm trying to grow from that. And so I hope you guys can too. And again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh no, I think I've lost my mind. I think I've lost it all.